Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. This will end up as a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Nix now to throw. They'll set up the screen. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they face 2nd down.
we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw again. Nix. Finding Reynolds. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
Space on the right. He's got room at the 20. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Nix off the play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. And this is a worm burner. He did not hit that one well. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chargers take possession.
At their own 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. A lot of grass ahead. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And this one does not go far. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Going to the ground again on first. Space to the left. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Dicker on now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to kick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. They get 27 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix finds Mims. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
3rd and inch stretches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
4th and 3, drive on the line. Nix from the gun. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Rudy Ford has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back with a pick six. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Defense is too much here. The Chargers grab him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye-in-the-sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. They missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception. It was good enough, and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Mark that one down as a 35-yard punt in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Third down run by Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Back to Dobbins on first. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Dicker on now for the PAT. That's up and through for the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Looking to throw. He fires one deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. That brings us to halftime. One team having fun, the other team not so much in what has been a blowout thus far. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action with Nix. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers take possession of the football. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Sharp there to haul it in. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go. Going for the first with Dobbins. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Dobbins on 1st and goal. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Herbert with a blitz coming. He's got it, room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Over the middle, caught. Complete pass. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Give to Williams from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pass complete to Dulcich. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nix looking to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Broncos football as we enter the 4th of what's been a largely one-sided game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Oh, 1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that, so let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
Trying again following the sack. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. third and goal.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal. Here's Nix to throw. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's fourth down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job, but you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown. After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Carry here for Dobbins. And this goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 41. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Sticking with Edwards here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here. On third down, Herbert. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
They need a lot here, but still going for it on 4th and 15. They snap it to Herbert. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix now to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing here, Nix. Completed to Reynolds. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Nix from the gun. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finding Hurst. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Herbert throwing on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Running behind center with Edwards. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one.